Good day, my lovelies, and welcome to the Gaily News, your daily, unfiltered, and accurate stories the LGBTQ plus community needs to hear. I'm your host, Elliot Bright, and today we're unpacking a mix that's heavy on backlash and resistance. We're hearing about the U.S. getting called out globally for undermining LGBTQ plus rights abroad, a vindictive immigration horror story, a comedian getting rightfully canceled for queer mom mockery, a groundbreaking gay NFL cheerleader heading to Super Bowl 60, and more silencing abroad. It's rage-inducing in places, but also a reminder that our stories and our shine refuse to stay quiet. Let's get into it. The world is officially side-eyeing the U.S. harder than ever. Human Rights Watch's latest world report slams the Trump administration for actively undermining LGBTQ plus rights, not just at home, but worldwide. From executive orders banning gender in government language, narrowing sex to birth assignment, slashing support for gender-affirming youth care, and rolling back trans student protections, to killing USAID funding that propped up queer and HIV programs globally, and expanding the global gag rule to block gender ideology aid. HRW calls it a full rollback of America's former leadership on these issues, creating real gaps in humanitarian support and chilling international advocacy. Because when the self-proclaimed beacon of freedom starts exporting anti-LGBTQ plus policy, the damage ripples everywhere. Thanks for the glowdown, Washington. This one's straight up cruel. A vindictive ex-boyfriend, identified in reports as a man named Kjos, allegedly called ICE on his longtime partner, an undocumented Irish immigrant named Moran, and lied about him selling meth. After their breakup, Kjos remotely unlocked the doors to their Tribeca triplex condo in New York City, allowing 8 ICE officers to burst in at gunpoint and detain Moran. He was shuffled through ICE facilities for months while facing deportation threats. LGBTQ plus advocates are highlighting how these personal vendettas exploit anti-immigrant policies to target queer people of color and immigrants especially hard, turning domestic drama into life-altering deportation threats. It's a brutal reminder that in this climate, breakups can become weapons, and our community pays the price in freedom and safety. Oh, did you think it couldn't get worse? It did in Minnesota. A MAGA comedian just learned actions have consequences. Comedian Ben Bankas had his 6 sold-out shows at Laugh CampComedy Club in St. Paul, Minnesota, canceled after a viral clip from his stand-up routine mocked queer mom Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old Minneapolis mother of 3 who was fatally shot by an ICE agent on January 7th. In the set, Bankas called her, and I quote, a dumb, retarded lesbian, referred to her wife as a dog, mocked her last name, saying, her last name was Good, that's what I said after they shot her, and suggested she, quote, should have been shot 10 minutes before. The club pulled the plug, citing safety threats, protests, and backlash. His talent agency is now boycotting the venue in protest of the cancellation. Good's story has galvanized support. The comedian's career? Not so much. Message received. Mock vulnerable queer moms at your own peril. Okay, need some better news? Super Bowl 60 is about to get a whole lot fiercer. Meet Jeremy Greer, the New England Patriots' only male cheerleader, and openly gay, who's set to perform and turn heads on the big stage. Already going viral for his talent and energy, Greer represents a rare spotlight on gay men in NFL cheer squads, pushing visibility in one of sports' most macho spaces. While ads this year lean gay vague, queer celebs in non-explicit spots showing progress but still pulling punches, Greer's presence is unapologetic. Icon status incoming, because nothing says Super Bowl like a fierce gay man stealing the sideline show. And now back to bad news. Over in Hungary, the authoritarian playbook keeps getting darker. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, fresh off Trump's enthusiastic endorsement for his upcoming re-election, is riding high on his anti-LGBTQ plus crackdown, with the country already banning pride events outright and criminalizing promotion of queer visibility. Trump's Truth Social shoutout praised Orbán as a true friend, fighter, and winner who fights for his people, conveniently ignoring the Budapest mayor facing criminal charges just for calling people to defy the pride ban. This is what strong leadership looks like when it means erasing queer existence, endorsed by the U.S. president himself. Europe, take note. The ripple from this alliance could embolden more far-right regimes to double down on hate. I truly wish there were happier stories to report on. But alas, that's your Gaily news for today. This is Elliot Bright for February 7th. See you again tomorrow, my darlings.